Welcome everybody to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. I'm Ranita, the Ecliptic Spiritualist, and we are doing, I want to follow up with the video that we have. It's linked down below and it will show up at the end on Venus in retrograde and soulmate karma, okay? And how is that related? So today's video is a follow-up to quite a few people wanted to hear about what is called soul contract. What is a soul contract? Well, and I said I will bring a clarification for that. So, a soul contract is your destiny. All right? A soul contract is your destiny. Before you came into human form, all right, your soul had a specific purpose or destiny that is, you had to make this agreement. You had an agreement to fulfill, and it is written in the heavens, or what we want to call written, all right, as you made agreement with the divine, the source, the spirit guides. Now, keep in mind, I do not support any kind of heaven and hell type of decreeing. Not for me. That may be your practice. But when I'm saying in the heavens, in the astral plane, okay, there's an invisible world, all right? So you have a written contract, and it's called soul contract. Now, the soul contract is a list of lessons that we are meant to acquire in this lifetime to advance our soul to a higher level of consciousness. We have to take ourselves to a higher level of consciousness. All right. So my experience I've seen with soul contracts is many times through meditation, and when I'm doing an intuitive readings with others, when I'm connecting with them, their spirit guides and angels, sometimes their ancestors come through and different things like that. For others, here is what I know about it when I've done this. When I find this out through my experience and with others that I've seen, normally with the contract, you have a time and a date, and a place of birth is no coincidence with that contract. So there's no coincidence that you have a specific time, a specific date, a specific place of birth. It's no coincidence how everything lines up, the time, date, all of that. No coincidence, meant to happen. All right. The second is the family you were born into. It was specifically chosen for you. It was specifically chosen for you. Also, too, I will add to that you do have a hand in making that request as well. Okay, but we don't remember that when we come through the astral plane to earth in human form. Certain people are destined to come. This is the other one. Certain people are destined to come into your life to help you heal something either from a past life or in this lifetime, right? The events unfolded in your life are here in order to help you evolve into what? Higher consciousness. So we are here to do what? Evolve into higher consciousness. All right. Death is also included in yours and mine soul contract, but not as a date. All right. Rather, it is a moment in your life and in my life, a moment when you realize whatever it is that you need to realize in order to move back into spirit form. If you would like for me to elaborate on spirit form, you can comment down below and I can elaborate on that with another video to follow up with a spirit form. Okay, keep in mind the soul is different than the spirit. The soul is immortal. Okay, keep that in mind from yesterday's video, or go back to that. Go back to soul mate karma during Venus in retrograde. One thing that is not predetermined in the soul contract is your free will and choices. Life is full of choices, aren't they? They're going to nod to that. Live long enough in life, you will discover you will have a ton of choices that you will have to make, especially when you come from underneath the tutelage of those that are parenting you and you start making your own choices, right? And we are all have free will. We are all in charge to a certain extent of our free will and our choices. We all have a say in how we want our lives to unfold once we get here. Okay, so we do have an influence on that during the soul contract. Okay, now these choices are seen as fate. So when we're making choices, we have what is called and is seen as fate. We can choose the path to go down, we can choose which road to avoid, and which road to pursue. Choices, given choices. But one thing that we cannot change in our destiny is our destiny as spoken in our other video with soulmates, karma is essential in our lives to experience unconditional love. So one thing that we cannot change or have an influence of in our destiny is what essentially is essential in our lives and in this soul contract and with the soulmates, which I mentioned in the soulmate karma video, is what? To experience unconditional love. And sometimes unconditional love is known as what? In the Greek word agape. All right. Love, unconditional love of the universe. Often this takes many journeys, many lifetimes, and many dimensions. So we have a lot of opportunities to grow and evolve in the essential area of unconditional love. And then some may know it as the Greek word agape love. Right? In order to fulfill your soul contract, you are also assigned a set of what? And I always mention this. We always have spirit guides. They're assigned to us. That's why it's real important to talk with your spirit guides in the morning when you rise and in the evening, acknowledging them as well. Some people don't know that. If you're awake now, you need to acknowledge your spirit guides. Also, our angels are assigned to us, and there are certain people assigned to help you. I may even be assigned to help you for this period in your life. That's why you come in to see the video or to hear this message, so that way you can continue on, or you may need some accountability to keep you going into your sacred space or your sacred development, so you know you can have a group of people of accountability, not to bash you or to hurt you, but to help you to stay accountable to your journey. All right? Now, if you are open enough, you will constantly receive signs and messages and clues from the spirit guides, angels, and people that are here to help you. One of them is physical cues or clues that you are following your soul contract and is within you're synchronized or you're synchronizing or basically you're synchronizing with it. Synchronicity. All right. So it's everything is synchronized, synchronicity. You're right on point. All right. That synchronicity will show itself. It occurs with showing itself or based off of coincidences. All right. In which we all know those that are awake, coincidences aren't what? Coincidences. They were meant for that perfect timing for that to happen. And that will lead you from one thing to the next thing. All right. Number two is you seem to meet the right people at the right time. And they often the information that you receive is guidance and assistance when in doubt or wanting to learn. Okay. Is it possible that you can break a soul contract? That's another question that comes up. Is it possible? Can you break a soul contract? That's a big question, right? I don't personally think so, but there are moments when your choices don't always flow with your destiny. All right? Your choices bring different experiences, but the destination in that soul contract will always be the same to help you do what? Grow, shift, and evolve. Very important aspect. Okay? So, in saying that, with this soul contract, is it possible to break the soul contract? In my opinion, and through different intuitive readings, different experiences and talking with a lot of people when I'm working with their energy, I personally think you cannot break that soul contract. But it will help you, get to your destination in that current lifetime. So it's going to help you to grow and shift and evolve. And that's what life is all about: evolution, growing, learning. You should not be looking the same every year. And I'm not talking about in physical form, but soul form and your growth. Each year should be going from new heights to new heights, or there may be a segment of teaching, or to have you sit in the area for a while so that you can grow in that area. If you need some assistance, you can always schedule a intuitive personalized reading about your soul contract, asking some questions from the divine and source spirit guides to find out more details about it. Also, you can schedule energy healing to help those areas of growth so you can accept it and go and grow in it. Share this video with others as well, because people do wonder about what is life all about? What journey am I in? Are these experiences meant to happen, or are they just a bunch of coincidence? Why is my life going the way it is? Why am I so failed in some areas? Could be the choices that you're making that's derailing you from your destiny. But eventually, you're going to grow and shift and evolve. The question that you want to always propose ourselves is it growing the way that it will better you to fulfill the soul contract that you are carrying for yourself, so that way you will meet that essential area of unconditional love and so much more that what this life is all about. So don't get hung up in all the other distractions of life, but you should take a per day time with yourself, sacred time with yourself, to develop your areas so that way you're not looking at your life stagnant. If you got blockages and obstacles going in your way, that means you need to come and get a diagnostic consultation, get spell work done to remove things that no longer serve you. Spell work is all about working within this middle realm and moving things around that will better fit you. Some things you won't understand in life. All of us don't understand certain things, but eventually, if we watch long enough, write, journal, monitor our lives, we'll see how they unfold. And only how you can do that is focusing on you first and writing journals, tracking yourself, and evolving, because that's what life is about, and that's what that soul contract ultimately is about: growth, shift, and evolving. All right? So enjoy your journey and move mountains in your life. All right? I love you for watching today. Don't forget to click that wiggly bell down below. Ding dong ding. Then make sure you're getting intuitive readings, which is our divine guidance reading on a daily basis. We offer so many resources, so many teachable opportunities to grow and go. Go to our website to schedule different appointments or purchase items from us, and so much more. All right? Like, share, and subscribe to videos. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.